Hello everyone, Attack Power here with Game 2 between Koenig and Wantsomenoob here in the December monthly tournament. Let's dive right in here to Zbucyn, and on the left in the red, we have Colonel Koenig playing Taskforce Butler on Maverick Income. And on the right in the blue, we have Wantsomenoob playing 14th Infantry, also on Maverick Income. So I've been really enjoying these December monthly tournament games. There's some interesting divisions, two divisions here we rarely see these days with Task Force Butler and 14th Infantry. Diving into the decks here, Task Force Butler considered, I would say, probably the weakest of the American divisions. I'm trying to make sure when I say that I'm saying that correctly, but I do think I'm saying that correctly. Yeah, I can't think of another American division that kind of I'm using air quotes here, underperforms compared to this one. And certainly with the new DLC coming, that's probably not going to change. So Task Force Butler still has some good tools, though. It's not like it's a bad division. The Recon tab, really strong here. We have 32 units in the Recon tab, a lot. We have Cavalry Scouts, 2 cards in A here. We have Saboteurs, which is really weird to see them in B. Usually people bring them in A so they can traction rush their opponents, so really weird to see them in B. I'd love to know Koenig's thought process on that one. The Commando de Fric, which are excellent bazooka-wielding infantry. Then you have a card of Stuarts in B and M8s in A. Really weirdly pushed the Rush M8s in A, but not the Saboteur. It's really strange. The infantry, though, I mean, it's an interest. It's a lot of phase locking. So you kind of like are locked to your American infantry in A phase, and then in B phase, in C phase, you get your French infantry, which are the FFI rallies and the Maquisards. The rallies are pretty good for a double machine gun unit. Pretty cost efficient. Maquisards are okay. They're solid but not amazing sort of thing. And it's a pretty thin infantry tab with just 59 infantry. Tank tab, we have M4A1s, M8 cavalry, like actual M8 that can affect the front line, Stuarts, and a card of M4A176s there in B. Support tab, solid M4 105s, M8 Scots, 50 cals of course. He's bringing the M1919 as well, and MG34s in B phase. The AT tab, M1 gun, M10 tank destroyer with the APCR and the PAC 40 there in B with 1 vet. I'm not sure if you have to bring it vetted. I honestly do not know this division well at all. It does not see a lot of play, so I'm not used to seeing. I'm not sure what tools Koenig isn't bringing, so I can't say if you have to bring in vetted, but it's very odd to see an AT gun vetted. AA tab, pretty weak, just M15s and the 25 mils. The RD tab, solid American 105s. And, and the long tom there. Air tab, solid as well. American air tab. You get the bow fighter, which is actually English, technically, Commonwealth. Hellcats and the P47 and Lightning Recon. On the other side, in Axis division, we don't see much these days. 14th Infantry. I believe this is an OG division. I'm pretty sure this is a vanilla from way back when. And it used to be really strong, but as all the infantry in the game have gotten better, these really haven't. So this division really suffers these days. Recon tab, one of the big weaknesses of the deck. There's not much here. He's even bringing the BMWs. That's really odd to see. The Infantry tab, you got some Beglights. You got Beglight Pioneers and Beglight Grenadiers, which are both really solid units. Pioneer SVTs, which is nice. They're essentially Sapodies. But other than that, it's just standard weak Axis infantry here. Stolstrup, solid. MP44, these are solid. Grenadiers, though, ugh. Sikrungs, I do love Sikrungs. I will say that. I do love that unit. Their AT gun, really quite good. And then Sturm Pioneers, and we see a card of Grenadier DPs in C. The tank tab, really solid. A nice mix of Panther 2 looks, Stug 3s, and Tigers. So it's actually a phenomenal tank tab, hilariously because it's an infantry division. The support tab, really quite good. Stug 3s, IG-18s, IG-33s, MG-42s. I almost feel like you get 2 cards of IG-33s, although I'm not 100% sure about that. Don't quote me there. The AT tab, solid as well. You get FK-288s, which are ZIS 3s, but it's really nice that they have some radio to make them really flexible as HE support. 45 mils, Panther Shreks, 2 cards of those, and a Stug 3 F8, some efficient Stug 3s. AA tab, really solid these days with 2 Flak-Verlings and 20 mils. The RD tab, big, lots of boomies. He's not bringing, I think there's like a really big gun in this one, and he's not bringing it, just the 150s and the 105s. And the air tab, also really good, although I feel like it's built a little odd. Usually we see 2 cards of JU-88s. Usually people bring in the Napalm Bomber, and we have the ME-410, and no AT plane. There is a rocket plane in here as well. But we are off here. Koenig making he's making a really deep push up north, actually. There's always a push here because it's an easy flag to capture, but he is making the usual push here to capture this flag. You kind of swing a unit around here to hide behind the hill. On the other side here, Wantsomenoob. The question is, will he get this FK-288 in position in time? What the speed this thing's going? Probably not. I don't know, maybe. Tiger on the hill already. Interesting to see. 14th Infantry does have a nice mix of light armor here with the Panzer IIs and the Shug 3s. Fusilier DP here. Catching out the M1919. FK288 will be able to get involved with that as well. So a small push here from Wantsomenoob. Not really, just enough to get the flag, basically. Shug 3 should be able to beat this M8 cavalry. I'm not really sure. 70 millimeters of pen, 70 millimeters of armor. They're pretty close, though. This thing will pen. Really could go anyway. FK288 did not get into position in time to stop this armor rush here. So that's definitely going to be an issue. Although we have Beglites, Sickerings, and a leader here. Engineers might be able to just beat that, though. Stolstrup MP44 going over here instead. Stug 3 picks up the M8 Scott. Nice kill there, although the M1 gun now in position. I thought it was going after the Panzer II Lukes. Now it is. Nope, just kidding. It's going after Stug 3. Oh! Double tap there from the M8 and the M1 gun. Ouch. And the Panzer II Lukes does get the hint and falls back. So the M1919 went down to the Arty, basically, of the FK288, but he still hasn't captured the flag. Nothing here to actually... He really needs to bring something in here to pressure this flag and capture. It's a pretty easy cap for his side. Up north, FK288 goes down to the M8. Beglites do take out the engineers, it would appear, successfully. Now, there is a 50 cal, though, and there goes absolutely everything. Cannot be stopped. M8 Scott getting a little too close, letting that Panther Shrek... Just kidding, it was the half-track it went after. Kind of weird. 50 cals. M8 moving in. Unfortunately, the leader is too far away to prevent the surrenders here. And doesn't look like Wantsomenoob is paying attention to that or doesn't care. He doesn't want to fall back. Tiger coming into the woods. Ooh, that is ballsy. Will the Panther Shrek catch that M8 out? That is the question here. There we go. We do see this unit cleared out and this flag finally captured here with these infantry pushing forward. So back to a 12-12. And if you guys didn't catch game one, make sure you go check that one out. It was an exciting one. I mean, aren't they all really? If I'm casting them, they should be at least relatively entertaining. So the M8 gets out of dodge just in time, although I don't think it's far enough. Sickering's moving in here. Tiger in a nice open spot, though. It should be pretty safe. Stolstrup, MP44s do survive the grenade toss of the engineers. Panther Shrek's all over the place, so it looks like Wantsomenoob was really prepared for an M8-like attack, because with Butler and having the tank card, like in the tank, the card of M8s in the tank tab, you can really go nuts. Like you can really just pile on with these annoying A things. 45 mil could move up and kill this M8 cavalry pretty easily. The M1919s probably would catch it though, this one at least. So Panther Shrek does take out that M8, but the cavalry scouts might be returning the favor. Just kidding. Nice little cavalry scout madness here as engineers and rifles pour in. Tiger moving forward. That's ballsy. Although, now that I think about it, Butler doesn't really have bazookas. It's got the commandos. But, I mean, at least Koenig has no bazookas here. So Stewart moving in. The thing is, though, the Sickerings and their AT rifle actually can kill that. Like, very much so. Because remember, the AT rifle here is a heat rifle, so it does not lose any penetration over range. 45 mil coming in now, too, although the Stewart is not pushing forward at all. Cavalry scouts easily finding that 45 mil. 45 mil did pick up the M8 Scott. No, it didn't. Just kidding. It missed. Tiger could push forward and probably catch this M8 cavalry out. Enter 2 looks now in as well. ME410 does not get the bombing off there. So is Beglite not fighting at optimal range because it needs... If you're not using the MP44s, this unit's terrible. Like an MG42 and 3 G43s is not doing the job. Good play here. Finally using the looks to pressure these machine guns here that are hitting the Sickerings that could have killed this M8 Scout, but now didn't. It's 400 meter range on these, right? Just kidding. 300 meter range. IG-18 trying to do some work here. What's it going after? Oh, the 50 cal over here. Killing the 50 cal is what really matters. The M1919 is annoying, but not all that big of a deal. Oh, and the M8 cavalry clearing out the armor. The Light Pioneer versus Engineer. Engineer gets out in time. Still not using their MP44s. I really think MP44s should get at least 400 meter range. Really 500. Would that make them really good? Yes. Yes, it would. But aren't MP44s supposed to be really good? Like, they're the first assault rifle. Like, why do they kind of suck in this game? I'm not saying they're, like, full-on bad, but they're definitely not really good either. If they were 500 meters, they'd slap so hard. It'd probably be too much. I get it, but MP44s feel so, like, they don't even feel bad because they don't do, they do a lot of damage once they're in range, but having to get within 300 meter range for them, it always feels ridiculous, honestly. I would say maybe make it 400. Let's split the difference. It's not rifle range, but it's also not only 300 either. M8 finally goes down to the Panzerschreck here. Wantsomenoob had to do a lot of work to clear out these M8 cavalries. Zbucyn does get spotted now as the fire in the forest forces them to move into an even worse position, and now they are easily pinned. 45mm moving forward. Wantsomenoob now responds. I mean, Scott's going to be really effective for 25 points. 45mm now falling back. Well, no, he tried to push it forward. He didn't go far enough, and it auto-covered back into the green. So Koenig holding on to his 1311 with his play to hold on to this flag while grabbing the other one. So very nice for him there. This 45mm definitely needs to get into a better spot to actually kill this M8 Scott off, which is just blatantly driving forward. Vandergren sees it, so it's kind of weird that Wantsomenoob hasn't responded yet. I guess he just hasn't seen it. IG-18 has spotted the M5A1, I'm assuming. Yep. MG42 finding some rifles to shoot at. Grenadiers could help out, but they are not in position to. .45mm did push forward. Took out the Scott just fine. 45mm now finding the Stewart as well. Killing off this light armor really is beneficial. Light armor used well can be so effective. So very effective. We can just see how, like, very underwhelming these infantry are. His infantry have essentially lost every one-on-one fight. Now, for argument's sake, yes, rifles late are 30-point infantry, double machine gun. They should be slapping around 20-point infantry. There's no question of that. Panzerschreck goes down. A little miss micro there from Wantsomenoob, putting those in front. M8 Scott moving in to punish. Where did the Tiger go? Oh, it's out in the open now. Definitely a better spot for it. Luke's is here. M8 Scott does not have any heat or anything, so. Stroke 3 goes down again. This M1 gun in a really cheeky position here. Really nice from Koenig, and already moving it so it doesn't get hit by any sort of arty or anything. Zbucyn goes down. The 45mm already dead. And now the Grenadier have no chance against this 50 cal. Yep, and off they go. ME410 coming in. Bombing strike on the bomber? I mean, on the machine gun? Okay, it was on target. I hate how it doesn't show it on target. It's really weird. So still 13-11 for Koenig, getting a nice lead here. Remember, both players on Maverick income, which means there will be no opportunity to, like, flood the board compared to your opponent. Zbucyn trying to get into range of this M8 Scott. Nope, going to be just out of range. .45mm picking up an M8 Scott. Very nice kill there. Grenadier standing out in the open, going to get absolutely crushed. Ju-88 bombs the kind of gathering of infantry here. Does a nice job pinning and killing some. M4105, though, is now in. There's only 2 of them. We see both of them out already. As we do now hit B phase. See the M15 doing some work here. Although if it gets caught out by that Tiger, that would be absolutely devastating. Since BMW is here. Never fear. And now the Luke's is appearing. Can't see the rifles, though, I guess. As Wantsomenoob makes a push up north to recapture his stuff. Some reinforcements down south, but there's still nothing he can do against this half-track. I'm surprised he hasn't sent, like, a Luke's up here. Could do a lot of damage in the current situation. Tiger's recaptured this flag. That's definitely a plus. But it has left him vulnerable to this M4105 over here. But another Tiger coming in. Wantsomenoob not being shy with the Tigers. A lot of times players are, like, hesitant to call lots of Tigers in, myself included. But Wantsomenoob does not share that hesitancy. Which is good. It's one of his best weapons in this matchup. Because, truthfully, the only things in Koenig's deck that can kill these things are the APCR of the M10, the Pack 40 at closer-ish ranges, and the Bowfighter. Otherwise, you know, tanks aren't going to really kill this thing. They're going to have to put some effort into it. Luke's trying to get on target. Slow turret's turning speed. And the M16 gets away. 15, sorry. Engineers now go down. Rifle leader, though, they have a bazooka, and the Luke's is going to die. Down it goes. Ooh, Flakverling in a dangerous spot here, but Tiger on the M4105, it is very much, it's very close enough to actually, it should pen almost every shot, I would think. Yep, and down it goes. That's a big kill there for Wantsomenoob, getting rid of that 2K HE. And the Grenadiers now pushed off of the hill. We have a Stug 3 and an MG42 coming in. Stug 3 is an interesting choice. Again, I feel like a Luke's would have just been more appropriate there. Luke's out of range of the bazooka of this rifle leader. And with the combo of the infantry, if the rifle leader doesn't fall back, he will be dying here. Doesn't look like Koenig's noticed, but now the infantry are pinned. So, oh, nope, rifle leader down. It's a pretty big kill there. See a Bowfighter in for the Tiger. Nothing to stop it, and will one-shot it. Here it is. Bowfighters are excellent AT rocket planes. They do generally kill in one run, which is really nice. AT rocket planes are great if they kill in one run. If they take two, then I generally find them to be terrible. Because it's not often you can get 2 runs off successfully. And that's like 2 full runs on top of it. Like 2 uninterrupted runs. If the Bowfighter is unmolested by AA, then it can easily get a one-shot. M4A1 gonna pick on this BMW. No, motorcycle, no! Run! You're the greatest thing to ever happen. We're seeing a motorcycle in a competitive game. It's what every Timmy wants in this game. ME410 coming in. There is no AA over here. We do finally see a 25 mil here in the center. That's not going to stop an ME410, though, coming in. Easy kill on the rifles late. 2 250 kilogram bombs doing the job. So nice kill there. MG42 never got into position. Stug 3 here, though. And Stewart driving blatantly in. That looks like it's going to be a dead Stewart here any second. Tiger working its way into the little patch of yellow here. Lightning getting all kinds of free info, but Glide Pioneers, oh, you don't want these taking hits like this. No, you don't. Oof. Pack 40 is in position to get an easy kill on this M4A176, though. Definitely will hurt Koenig a lot if he loses this for almost nothing. Pack 40's glitching, though. We're getting the glitch. There's no bull crap there. There's a lot of bull crap going on right now. So M4A1 should be dead, and Wantsomenoob getting a massive shaft right now from the game for no reason. Yeah, I really wish Eugen would fix whatever bug that is that causes that. Because that's beyond bullcrap. There's absolutely no reason for that. Finally, it fixed it, but the M4A1 already on the run. Stewart goes down. Lost his BMW, though, and Pack 40 stooping it up again. Nope, we're finally shooting. But now the M4A1 has moved pretty far away. Yeah, that's total bull. Totally bull. Pioneer SVT saving the day from these Commandos de Freak here. But back to a 13-11. Koenig recapturing this flag and holding on tight to this one here. Although everything very soft here again. Stug 3 could just go up on the hill and kill this if it doesn't get killed by the bazooka of the cavalry scouts. What? Why? What? There we go. Sometimes falling back glitches out when you're inside the opponent's influence. They don't know where to run. If you're in your own influence, they just run towards wherever the fattest part of the influence is. But if your guys have been pushed back, like if you're not in your own, then it kind of gets a little complex. The AI doesn't know where to run away to. Looks like the FK-288 might be out of ammo now. .50 cal is back. He's back. Ju-88 coming in with its 2 500 kilogram bombs, going for the 50 cal kill. I do understand hating these things. Does get the bombs off, but they're going to be really spread, but that might actually help him because he's blind bombing into this forest. Yep, does get the kill. 50 cal down, and actually does capture that flag back. Ju-88s are great because they're very fast. Like this Hellcat, he called it off because it was unlikely to actually catch it before it ran into this 20 mil, this flak verling. Double 105 coming in, so it looks like arty party about to begin. Let's see if Wantsomenoob can take advantage of it. German Pioneer Begleit getting in here, and they will definitely be able to clear out this until they hit the cavalry half track here. Oh no, here comes the Stug now finally. Tiger's dead to the Pack 40. Oof. That hurts. And that's why people get afraid of calling lots of Tigers in, because they are very killable. It's not like they're indestructible. Panzerschreck going to go down here easy to the rifles late. That hurts. It's a good thing he's got 12 Panzerschrecks because he's lost several. Rifles leader falling back successfully. M1 gun finding something. Nope, lost it. So it looks like Koenig building up for a push down south here. Just as Wantsomenoob is kind of activating his own play. Grenadiers up here on the hill now. But the half track is there, which means auto loss for anything that faces it. FFI rallies here. Wonderful little unit with MG34, FM24. So it's like, can fight a little bit better at close range, although it still only has 1 submachine gun. I think for a little bit, these FFI rallies were only 20 points. I believe. Stug was about to kill the half track, but Koenig too fast on his micro. IG-33 now in position can definitely clear this out. Oh, we might get a lucky hit here on the MG-34. That'd be huge. Oh, no, just misses. Lightning coming in with the Bowfighter for the AT strike on the Stug 3. Oh, no. No flak verling down south, and the Stug 3 gonna die. Goodbye. Bowfighters are so good. Bowfighters being so good is why, what's it called? First Airborne is so still is okay in A phase despite having like no AA. Like no AT and barely any AA because the Bowfighter's so freaking good. MG42 can't survive. The M4105. Hellcat doing a little bit of strafing here on the IG-33. Nice call there by Wantsomenoob, not wasting that opportunity. IG-33 re-aiming up. Cannot finish off that Pack 40 though. It's pretty bad, and here comes the Wildcat. Flak verling flying in to try to save the day. Pioneer's getting pinned down. Rifles late. Very strong unit. IG-33 still alive though. 50 cal's not great strafers. They put out a lot of air damage. Like this unit has a massive amount of actual damage at 5.04 damage, which is very high. But when it comes to actually strafing, oh, Koenig with a major mistake there, letting his Hellcat fly back in after the flak for what? Wow, and it did nothing. And he's going to lose that Hellcat. That was a major mistake. Yeah, wow. Oopsie daisy. And we're now into C phase, so both players now choked on the income. Already in for the 105. Very nice counter battery there by the SK-18s. Wantsomenoob learning his lesson from last game when he didn't counter battery at all and was punished hard for it. Tiger not shooting? He doesn't see this? The IG-33 is right there to spot. Oh, the Pack 40's still alive. Oh, no. Oh, no, Mr. Tiger. He does bounce. Finds the 105. ME-410 coming in, surprisingly not for the Pack 40. Gets the rifles late, easy, though. Pack 40, the Tiger can't spot it. The Pack 40 is getting freebie shots here. How is the IG-30? Oh, it's out of range. Tiger's going to die here. Wantsomenoob not watching his Tiger. It will. I mean, I know it's bouncing, but it will pen eventually. Wantsomenoob finally falling back, and he actually survives. ME410, oh, looks like he was, I thought he was going to go ground strafe, which I think this thing can okay. It's not amazing, but it can. Rifles late finally go down, and Wantsomenoob picking up a flag here up north and recapturing. Nice pushback here from him. He was able to clear out all the light armor here except for this M8, and the Stug 3 now is kind of like a brick wall. 105 going for the battery on the flak drilling here. The SK-18 already counter-batteried back. JU-88 coming in. Oh, is there a long tom? There is. The long tom's doing the counter battery. Really nice. So he's using the big tube artillery to hit the arty, and he's using the lighter stuff to hit, like, specific targets. Stug 3 goes down to what I have absolutely zero idea. The M5A1? It looked like it was slow moving. M10 goes down to the Tiger. Oh, no, it's the Pack 40 over here. Tiger Pack 40 should be able to take out this M19. There it is. Recaptures flag again, back to a 12-12. I mean, technically, Wantsomenoob has the advantage here in C phase because most of his infantry are 20 points, while Koenig is relying on 25-point infantry in the Maquisards and the FFI rallies. SK-18 going after the Stuart. I mean, it's definitely weak here. It's a good choice of Wantsomenoob to try to open a new front here. He's got to move forward here to recapture this flag. Stop this 1311 that he's barely giving out. JU-88 coming in, but there's an M15 here. JU-88 gets through, though, anyway. Not sure if it'll get out, though. Looks like it will. These things are just so fast. Nice bombing strike on the Maquisards. Clears that out. JU-88 will get away. Grenadier's going to lose because of the double machine gun in cover versus no cover. Tiger is here, but it can't spot. So Wantsomenoob definitely dropping the ball here on recon. You probably should have just brought Aufklär's instead of the stupid motorcycles. I'm not sure what the motorcycles are about. I mean, it's nice that they have radio and all, but I still don't think that's worth it. Your officers have radio. Wantsomenoob picking up the 1311 here with this cheeky flag grab here as the SK-18 forces the M7 off again. But the thing is, the M7 just moves. The SK-18 does not do that. Oh, Wantsomenoob letting the Panzerschreck go down to the M4A1 here as Koenig gears up for another push in the center, which Wantsomenoob is not prepared for. Pack 40 on the hill here, trying to take out the Tiger, but the Tiger gets out of range, but keeps going. Even though it could have like a free kill on this Pack 40. Nice combo clear out here of the woods. Though there's not enough to keep pushing forward. FK-288 did get reloaded by the Opel Blitz. P-47 coming to clear out the woods, and it will succeed. Ouch. As they like to make that note. Tiger finding a cavalry scout for free. There's some recon. Stolstrup, the second they show, will be absolutely crushed by all these units. FK-288 just coming up short to finish off that Pack 40. And the MP-44s open up, and the unit gets absolutely smushed. Stug 3 AT in. Pioneer SVT trying to do the holdout. FK-288 no longer has a good target here. Another IG-33 in. Wantsomenoob on a 1311 with this flag up north. And recapturing his own flag here. And this flag. All right, I see where he's doing because he now lost this flag in the center. Oh, there's Luke's poking out in a nice spot. Oh, Stug 3 misses a key shot there and goes down. Oh, that's a bummer for that Stug. MG-34 goes down. These cavalry scouts don't have much to stop the Sturm Pioneer, but they will be able to kill this Luke. No, they won't. They're going to run into this thing before they run into this, but the Luke's is going to run into the M4A1, and that's going to be that. Oh, just kidding. The Long Tom's going to do all the work, and there it is. Lightning in. Is a bow fighter coming? There's a number of Stugs over here. Flakverling is in position, though. Still 13-11 for Wantsomenoob. He's down a fair number of tickets, though. This is very much anybody's game at this point. ME410 coming in again, going for that M4A1, but the 25 mil and the M15 will be able to stop that. It's not the high-flying Ju-88. Tiger finding the 50 cal. IG-33 in. I thought there were only 3, though. I feel like we've seen a whole bunch. 1, 2, 3. No, there's just all 3 of them are down here. Wow, 50 cal gets out just in time. As Koenig's, Wantsomenoob center is collapsing here a bit. Tiger spotting the M1919. Flakverling getting hit by Long Tom already. SK-18, one going for the Long Tom, the other going for infantry, I guess, here. Wantsomenoob not noticing his infantry pinned down here in the open, his precious Begleits. Stolstrup, though, getting forward, might be able to grab this flag. Koenig on a 1410, recapturing both northern flags. MG-34 going to pin down this Pioneer. Koenig really pushing a lot of machine guns here. M1 gun dodges the Tiger shot. We'll say I don't think Wantsomenoob is getting very lucky. He's missed a lot of shots in key moments. IG-33 does get the shot off and wipes out that 50 cal, unloads the M1 gun. But now the M4 pushing forward. The Tiger dead? Oh yes, very much so. Fusilier DP, and now the 50 cal will easily pin that IG-33, although the Fusilier DP pushing back the WC-25 there now gets pinned itself. Bowfighter coming in for the Shug 3. Easy kill here with the Flakverling dead. Down it goes, and the important defensive unit there lost. Yeah, Wantsomenoob didn't even bring in Infantry. Now, his fighter is not good. It's a BF-109G2, so it's pretty crappy. But having none at all seems to be hurting him a bit. Although I don't know if he'd really catch that Bowfighter. I can't remember if that's very good resilience or just medium. I'm trying to think, is there a good resilience? I'm having a moment. Of course there's medium, there's bad, there's very bad, there's very good. But is there a good? And if so, what unit is it that has it? I don't think there is. I think it's just right from medium to very good. Am I wrong about that? Drop it in the comments below. Is there good? I'm going to go look after this game now. I'm dreadfully fascinated if there really is. Because now that I think about it, I don't remember seeing a plane with good resilience. Which is really weird. Like, why wouldn't you go... Like, instead of going very bad, bad, medium, very good, why wouldn't you just go bad, medium, good, very good? Tiger misses its first shot. Of course, it's on the move. But really, the real prize here is the M4. Okay. For some reason, decided to go after the vehicle instead. Really weird. M4105 not going to get out in time. It will not. So both of those are finally dead. These M4A176s, though, proving to be a big issue. Begleit's getting in here. Saboteur spam is now real. They're doing pretty good. Those carbines do put out some good damage. Still 13-11 for our Colonel Koenig right now. One SK-18 is silent. Needs to start firing. Bombs in. Takes out the Saboteur. Does get away, but it's going to be a while till it's back now. Luke's doing some work, chunking some infantry with the M4A1 coming to shut down that party. And down it goes. So M4A1s have been really, really effective. Yeah, I don't even think we've seen any normal ones, just the 76s. FK288 caught out in the open here. Pack 40 pushing forward as well. Really weird. Not exactly the unit you want to be using to capture a flag out in the open. Pack 40 finds an M4A1 out in the open. Will it get a shot? It does. Gets the pen with the APCR. No crit, though. Does not get a second shot. Tiger in an odd spot isn't doing much here. Stug finds the M4A176 here and clears that out finally. And loads of Grenadier DP pouring in with other reinforcements. Both SK-18s now firing again, finding the AA here. Although, again, splitting this fire, not the best. 105 is going after the flak rilling. Still alive. I really think Wantsomenoob needs to just pick one target with both his arty. This whole splitting it up thing is really making it ineffective. But now the AA net pretty solid. Butler does not have great AA, but they have enough to get by. These M15s being really effective, actually. And a lot of troops up here now. So very unlikely that Wantsomenoob gets back into this forest here. IG-33 finding a rally there for an easy kill. M1 gun really close to this Tiger. Gets a transmission damage crit. No pen. And the M1 gun is now dead. Now the thing is, Koenig's push here in the center has been pretty well broken down. And all of a sudden, he's on the back foot a little bit here. As the Grenadier spam begins. And this Stug 3 is kind of standing uncontested here. IG-33 needs to move up to get into a better supporting position here. It's currently in a useless spot. Pack 40 getting easy shots on the Pioneer here, which is not in the building instead of like behind it where it would be safe. Ju-88s keep getting through despite the AA cover. Bombing strike doesn't do much though. Will it get out? It still will. Here comes the bow fighter. For the Tiger, Flak-Rilling chooses bad targets on the double lightning. Does not suppress. Tiger will go down. Oh, wow, it doesn't. Holy crap. Will the Flak-Rilling finally pick up the kill? Oh, he needs that so bad, and it gets away. Oof. SK-18 targeting long tom. Look at Koenig picks up the long tom and moves it. Very rare to see that. Very nice play from him. It's simple, but something that nobody does. Commandos with their bazooka just need to shift forward like, yeah, a couple meters, and we'll get an easy Stug 3 kill here. Maquisards are in the woods here to meet these Pioneer SVTs and Sturm Pioneers. Not a good matchup there, but Wantsomenoob do a nice job of pushing out in the open and grabbing this flag back. Pack 40 is now down. IG-33 getting hit by the MG-34, but it only needs one good shot to end this little charade. Does not get that one good shot at all. That was kind of crap. That wasn't even that far, and it did, like, no damage. Wow. IG-33 spots this FFI rallies, though. But that's two IG-33... No, one IG-33 down of the two that are left. Another Flak-Rilling in to cover the north, but his... push into the forest here completely smashed. Need some ammo for those SK-18s. These M7s have an absurd amount of ammo, so they just keep going and going and going. What? They must have been reloaded at some point. P-47 now in, going to take a big boomy on this Grenadier, and he's dead. Gone, eviscerated, no body to be found. Now in SK, I mean S 150 mil here. FH-18, big gun in. Going after these 105s again. I think the long tom is the target, although he doesn't know where it is right now. That's probably why he's not. Grenadier out of the building, fighting these commandos here, going to get absolutely wiped. Units pushing into the woods here, but they have no AT, so this M8 is perfectly safe. Koenig back to a 13-11 here. Oh, Vic just getting back to a 12-12. MG-34 finally gets forced off. I don't even think there's that many Tigers left because we see 1, 2 unvetted Tigers here, so there may be 2 left, probably less. ME-410 does not get through the AA wall. M15 soloing that. IG-18 now in. I think the last Pack 40 is right here. Ju-88 still gets his bombs off. This thing much higher flying, gets in a little faster and deeper. Oops. Recaptures Wantsomenoob capturing this flag again, doing a nice job of prodding this spot that Koenig refuses to add more troops to. Or just doesn't have the points to add more troops to, I should say, is more likely. MG34 finally goes down to the IG-18. What their big brother could not do, the little brother succeeds. Those IG-18s are from A phase. So really didn't use them. Tigers kind of got a field day here. Barely shooting anything, though. Panzer coming in, but there's a lot of infantry here to kill that. Maybe it'll get lucky. Unlikely, though. MG34 goes down. These machine guns finally dying. SK-18's back online. 150 is going after the AA, I guess, which isn't there anymore anyway. Panzer is spotted. M8 falling back. Grenadier, no chance. So Wantsomenoob claws into a 12 and holds desperately onto a 12-12. IG-18 goes down to a single shot from the pack. It had 2 health. Usually packs don't do 2 damage, so that was kind of surprising. Tiger getting hit by some arty now. Do this the working man way. Bomb it to death. Tiger now on the move. A little late, though. Every time that gets a couple chip shots in. Grenadier should get out before the bazooka catches it. Oh, just kidding. Rifle's late poked out and killed it. Oof. And Grenadier DPs are really bad. There's a reason they're only 20 points and you get 32 availability without veterancy. Panzer is spotted, and he will die now. He's not falling back. Begleit's finally using their MP40s. It's one of the first times this game we actually see them using it. Wantsomenoob has not done a great job of managing that range. Ju-88 get in, drop their bombs. The other thing is, too, the Ju-88 will drop its bombs as long as it's not fully suppressed. The Me-410 gets suppressed about half a suppression bar, so that's the big difference. I'm not sure why is that like that. Like, they'll stop their dive about halfway through their suppression bar while the Ju-88 goes all the way. I'm assuming that's by design. I guess dive bombers always give up sooner. Huh. Never really thought about it. Wonder why that is. Just because they don't want to fly all the way into their death? Let's see here. Action's kind of slowed down. We do see an M4A1 finally here. Like an actual regular M4A1. Normal Stug 3 in. Pack 40 will be able to eat that up easily, though. As 225 mils now in. Looks like he really wants those Ju-87, those Ju-88 strikes to stop. Maquisard throw their last molly there. MG42 getting spotted. Should be able to win this, although it is very suppressed, so maybe it doesn't. Begleit's, do they win? We'll find out. Let's see here. No, I just don't know. Looks like they will. They'll just like insta-kill this before it ever throws its grenade. Yeah. Nice kill there for the Begleits. M4A1 poking out. What's it going at? Oh, the Fusiliers over here, I'd assume. Tiger's still here. Don't forget about me. Pack 40 getting spotted by the M4A1. This is an interesting commitment here from Koenig. This is the second APCR hit. That means the next one will kill it. And there it goes. It's a pretty big kill there for Wantsomenoob to get that out of the way. The M10s are in, though, which means they can basically stop that Tiger. Flakverling, ooh, that's getting a little scary for him. I mean, this thing can absolutely chop down infantry. Doesn't mean you want it in a position where it's doing that. Stug 3 about to die here to the Pack 40. Still some Sturm Pioneers around. Will the Stug take out that MG34 before? How did he spot that, honestly? Really weird. But Wantsomeenoob's northern front here basically fully collapsed, especially in the face of this. ME410 will not get through this 25 mil. It's not even going to get through the M15. Let me double check what I've been talking about. Yeah, look at, see, it's only like a little bit past halfway. I think it may die this time. Although I think it has very good resilience. But it's flying right. Yeah, no, it's going to die. Really? Okay, I was about to say. This is really just caster curse going on here. Yeah, I don't feel like Wantsomenoob already has done much of anything. I mean, maybe a kill here or there, but not much. It feels like Koenig's already has been a lot more effective. It's killed some flakverlings and stuff. His flakverling out in the open, though, this is not where you want it to be. Double lightning, bowfighter, P-47. Oh no. It's Giga Strike coming in hard. P-47 doesn't get stopped. Bowfighter falls back. Okay. Flakverlings do the job, but now, oh, that's so unfortunate. Wantsomenoob really picking up the 13 level with another cheeky push here. Ju-88 does get by. Something hit these. I don't even know what it was. Some bombers try to take revenge, but Koenig really fast in his micro. Not fast enough, though. As one infantry goes down, the Maquisards get pinned. IG-18 versus MG-34. Looks like the IG-18 is going to win. Yeah, I would definitely think so. M10 misses the shot on the Grenadier. Will it get out in time? Oh, no. Wantsomeenoob's removing of the unload screwed him. Oh, why didn't he just unload? That was a big mistake. But Wantsomenoob on 14-10 here. I don't think it's going to be enough. He's only got, it's a 50-minute time limit, so I don't know if he's got enough time to turn it around. The infantry are back in here for Wantsomenoob, though, pouring in with a vengeance. These 20-point infantry all over the place. Another flakverling in. That Pack 40 hasn't killed this Stug 3. It's incredible. He's definitely seen it. He had multiple recon planes over. Oh, this M4A1 might be able to just insta-kill this flakverling. Oh, no. Wantsomenoob being way too aggressive with that. SK-18s going after some infantry. The AA makes sense. The infantry a little strange. Rifles leader does go down. Commandos are recon units, so they don't affect the front line. Tiger trying to help out, hitting the MG-34. But now M4A176 back into the town, wiping out some infantry. There's nothing there to stop it. IG-33 getting caught out. Tiger is too far back to do anything. And I don't even know if he'd want to go right this close to this thing. He's going to lose his IG-33. Pack 40 moving forward instead. IG-33 going down. Tiger goes down to the long tom. Nice use of that there by Koenig. Looks like he moved it again. 105 is getting reloaded. SK-18. Oh no, 150 mil going after this Artie here. If it hits the ammo, that'd be pretty nice, but these guys have enough ammo to last the rest of the game, so it's not that big of a deal. There it is, Pack 40 finding the Stug 3 here. Koenig, Wantsomenoob does notice, actually. Takes a penetration. Will get away, though. M4A1, no chance against this Tiger. This is a nightmare matchup for that Sherman. Wow, and the Tiger misses. Oh, this is my issue with Tigers. I think Tigers need a rate of fire increase, or they need to do 10 damage or something, because they're just so underwhelming. Like having one less rate of fire, like one less round per minute than every other unit in the game, or even more so than more than one even. It's really 2. Isn't the standard like 7 rounds a minute? Like if you let's Stug 3, yes, 7. Like the standard for Axis armor is 7, and the Tiger's at 5, and it's very, very noticeable. It's very noticeable. And I'm pretty sure if right away they're going to come back and be like, well, historically speaking, I'm pretty sure the Tiger's shell was deadlier than the average round anyway. Pack 40 does take out the M10 there, but Wantsomenoob running out of time here to pull this back. Nah! I don't know why that sound makes me laugh. Nah! I hate the sound of it because usually it's my units dying, but nah! Trying to see if there's any, like, even weakness. I mean, down south, there's definitely some weakness. Like, Wantsomenoob could definitely, like, go ham here a little bit and try to, could even, like, kind of push all the way through, push up from the south, go for this. He's kind of doing that, but the FFI rallies are still here. Oh, there's an M10 on the hill that just wasted an APCR. Oh, a ton of infantry now. Tiger doing some support. Tiger up north did die. I would assume to some arty. This poor grenadier. Nothing. There's nothing he can do. Ju-88 does get in again. Again, 14th does have some good tools, but the infantry are so underwhelming these days. The tank tab and the air tab are actually, like, the best parts of the division. Funny enough, despite being an infantry division. Tiger goes down to the bow fighter. I would say the tank and air tab are probably the most interesting parts of the division, and the most efficient at this point. The AT tab is solid. It's not like amazing, incredible, but it is good. It's very good. I take that back. It's a very good AT tab. It's not like the best in the game or anything, but it is very good. Lightning goes down there. I'm trying to think. RD tab is very good. You don't get. I don't think you don't get Nebelwerfers or anything, which would be a nice addition. But they don't. Recon tab's terrible. Yeah, I mean it's got some good, but the infantry are just so lacking that it's really hard to hold up. You kind of have to spam the crap out of them to do anything. M15 assault here. Flak-Verling takes it out. Meeting of the AA. You don't see that often. As Koenig making a general push here, it would appear. I mean, Wantsomenoob finally grabbing some flags down south like he probably could have a while ago, but like I said, too little, too late. Rough game there for him. Koenig doing a nice job of out-trading him. I do think red side's a little stronger in Zbucyn. Not absurdly stronger, but it is easy. I mean, yes and no, I guess. Actually, Zbucyn is a relatively fair map. The thing is, red side is much easier to like hold on to this little dinky flag down here, like by posting a dude up here. But on this flip side, blue has a very easy time of grabbing this flag out here in the middle of nowhere. It can be really hard for red to hold that depending on the map situation. Of course, blue, it's really hard to get back up to this flag for blue. Like, that really sucks. But blue pushing over here to red is really hard. It's very open. You can't really get to it. It's very possible for red to like poke into this area to grab this flag. Zbucyn is an interesting map. I used to really hate it, and now I've warmed up to it because, again, it is, compared to a lot of maps, it is relatively fair, and there is a lot of like play here. There's a lot of different things to play with. The north, of course, very infantry based, yellow forest, light armor and stuff. M4A1s can be really strong. The town, once again, you can utilize Shermans and things really well, infantry fighting. But then you have these open areas here, down south especially, but also here in the center, where you can make use of heavier armor if you have it. So it's just an interesting combination of terrains. M10 takes out that Stug 3. The game is over. I don't think the players have noticed the time, so we're going to super speed it for a second. There we go. Zbucyn, 50 minutes there. Koenig taking game 2, 4,010 to 37-35. Much closer game that time. Wantsomenoob still not getting the better here of Koenig. Nice game to bow player. Bow fighter was super duper good. Not killing that was really backbreaking for him, actually. Took out a lot of key armor. M4A1 76s were excellent. We can see here that how well that one did. But they were all stuck around a long time. None of them died very quickly. On the other side here, Ju-88s were excellent. I mean, these things were pretty phenomenal. Tigers were meh. Again, they need to fire faster. They fire too darn slow. or they need to do more damage. Something. I really feel like Tigers need a buff. I don't care if they get more expensive. I think that would make sense. But yeah, they're so underwhelming. They're just so very, very underwhelming. IG-33 did pretty good. SK-18, okay. I mean, it just killed some infantry. I think these things needed to be killing AA pieces, AT pieces, RD pieces. They're kind of a waste just killing a infantry unit here or there. But if you guys enjoyed that, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more Steel Division 2 content, and consider checking out that Patreon down below. Thanks for all those who support currently or have supported. It really does mean a lot. Thanks a bunch, guys, and have a fantastic day.